saw me. The story started when you said hello.